Alright, so today's video, we're watching a Gold 4 tank on console. They say, where do I even start? Right after this game, I said I have to send this to him and create a Discord account just to submit. Okay, so created a Discord account just for this. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that we lost this game, and I'm trying to figure out where I, as a tank, and or my team went wrong. I even got play of the game. Well, that won't really. I'm aware my Roadhog can use a little work, as all can my other tank play, but when it comes to D.Va, I admit I'm a bit cocky and think I'm great. Any tips / constructive criticism would be appreciated, as I'd love to get advice to improve and would love to get at least lower diamond ranks in all roles someday. All right, so first of all, great start here, not being at the point. I mean, there's one map where you have a little bit more wiggle room. It's this map because it has such a long first point. We'll see how this one goes. All right, we'll see where this one takes us. That's basically where I'm at. Okay, a bit aggressive, but I see this happen in a lot of ranks where players like to hold really close. And the reason why that, I don't know, we'll see. Remember, Maug is actually really good against you, so I want you to be a little bit careful of, they're still there, by the way, to your left. Yep, they didn't leave. All right, wow. Okay, so, what, at no point did the Maug leave in front of you, and you decided to walk right next to them? We're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. Okay, is this where you go D.Va, where you said you're unreal at D.Va? Nope. Are you waiting for your teammates to go in here? What's the... Good hook. Let me ask you a question. Why did you stand there when your team had 2 picks to begin with? And number 2, why did you let your Soldier 76 be the one to go to the point? Like, it feels like at that point, there was 2 on the kill feed, so you had an opportunity to retake, right? They have all 5 here now, but like, the timing that you could have had to go to point, you actually had a lot of opportunity to at least give yourself a chance. Like, look where your Soldier made it to, all the way over here. Like, you have opportunity to make this work. I know it's only a 3v5, but soon to be a 4v5 there, but like, I think you have an opportunity there. Don't wide peek that. Remember, you don't want to maximize the damage you're taking. All right. Oh, what a pig pack. Now be careful though, because they can run at you now. So you want to. Okay, that's certainly a Maug ult. Just hide. Don't peek it. Don't. Just shoot the thing, because the Torball can damage it too. Nice. There you go. Oh, it's ult time. Oh, you better ult this. This is your timing. Oh, here we go. It's time. It's time. It's time. That's who you meant to hook. Oh, now it's time. Okay. So I wanted you to do it a little bit sooner because you had the Kitsune, which is like one of the most OP combos with Roadhog. But hey, looks like you won the team fight anyway, so. All right. Remember, damage reduction. Okay. I just want to point out, and obviously they got you there. The reason why I said damage reduction is because when Mauga pops that ability right there, the one that you see on the screen, that is damage reduction for everybody within range. So you see how the Zenyatta was lit up? You're going to hook them, and you're not going to do as much damage as you think you're going to do, and then that's going to happen to you. So, I mean, there's the argument that you just go for it anyway because, like, you know, half your team isn't there, etc. But, like, I just want to point out that when you see Mauga like this, or you see a hero around Mauga like this, it means that they're getting damage reduction and lifesteal. And that's why that ability is something you always want to try to wait on as much as you can. Oh. All right, be careful. Oh, well, you know what? That Mauga really wants to run at you, huh? The cart, I want you to... Remember, you got to be kind of the statue here, because your teammates won't be able to... All right, nice hook, but you're in the middle of the open again, and good luck to you. Good luck. Have a good day. Yep. So you can kind of be on the cart and, like, also play an angle. Like, you're just kind of maximizing how much damage output you take. And that's kind of the problem. Okay, are you typing, or are you just chilling? Okay, wait. Okay, now you're on a D.Va. Now, you said your D.Va, you feel like you're just unreal with D.Va. Like, your D.Va's great. So let's find out. This will be a good one, because I'm very curious to see where your D.Va's at and what you can improve on. Don't mind that play. Nothing wrong with that. Corb, thanks for the 18 months with the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow, surprised to see meme swap off of Hog there.
Okay. Okay with this so far. Helping your teammate. Is that Mercy just trying to force a res there? Yeah, they were trying to get there. To your right. To your right. Yep. Too late, though. You already lost your time. And you're D-maxed. So, this is something that's happening. And it's a little bit on, like, the awareness side of things. Like, remember when you walked by the Mauga at the beginning of the map, and then you saw Zenyatta to your right, and you just didn't go for him the whole time? When you're playing D.Va, that, like, style of just, like, dive somebody is good when you have the time is correct. And you saw the Zenyatta there for a while, and you just waited till the Mercy flew and then made your play. Of course they're going to DMAC you. Heck, they might even DMAC you. Whoa. Are you taking a scenic route here? You're going to get a rematch on him, aren't you? Of course you're going to get a rematch. I mean, what? No. Never mind. The Zenyatta runs right by you. What the... Okay. Well, you won that team fight. I have no idea how any of that worked, but we take those. Okay, you're a statue right now. Don't be a statue on the card. All right? Do not be a statue on the card. Oh, that Pharah just took 1 damage right there. They're peeved. I mean, I do the same thing. I just like to talk to them. Remember, don't stand still there. They have an echo now. You're asking to get DMAC'd again. Okay, wonderful. That's gonna get like 3 anyway. All right, nice. Good ult. DM. Great DM. Good job. Remember, the echo is going to be a bit of a struggle for you, so I do want to see you... I'm not going to say like a struggle, but like I do need you to... Okay. Yep. I do want you to kind of watch for the echo a bit more. Wonderful Kitsune there. That was exactly what I was hoping for when all 4 of them were down. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. I just want that... Oh, they actually... Ooh, they went... Okay, now your D.Va pick loses a little bit of value because they went Sojourn. And they have the Echo. And, like, the reason why Echo is tough to play against, like, you can play D.Va against Echo, and I don't mind it sometimes. But I have a feeling you're going to get poked down really easily against this comp. I could be completely wrong. So far, I thought you were going to get rolled a couple times, but... Did they play the high ground on the right, left corner there? It's situational. I'm not going to over... What I don't want is a lot of this standstill gameplay here, but, I mean, they're getting ulted, so... Like, it's still good. I can't really... It's situational, I guess, but the problem is that their comp will eventually grind you down. Which, I mean... You know, there's something about just seeing in a Gold 4 console game that Sojourn still gets a bunch of value, because a lot of the time it's been they'll buff Sojourn because in some ranks, Sojourn, like, just doesn't play as well. But, like, I love just seeing Sojourn popping off. It's great, isn't it? Wait, why is that a thing, Caps? Am I missing something? Good D.Va. Oh, good remake. That was very nice, the Echo. I don't see one. That's on Caps. There you go. Nice. Okay, I mean, honestly, you know, it ended up being a pretty good 3rd point for your team. What I will say, and I'll give you that defense, I do want you to be a little bit wary of playing like the statue gameplay as D.Va. I want to see you go for a little bit more map control, because like sometimes that's going to work what you just did there, and sometimes your supports won't even be able to keep you up. So I want you to be a little bit careful on like that statue type gameplay where you just stand there and just do nothing with it, and I think that's like a huge part of it. So I'll see how your attack goes, though. I'll see how your attack goes. The 3rd point was fine. Like, there was, like, nothing happening. It was just, like... Driving the Morio orb? Alright. Not bad. Let me ask you a question. What is more effective right now? You doing 4 damage to somebody, to like a whole team across the map, or the other team getting ult charge off you? Because right now, you're taking what I would call unnecessary poke damage. So what you want to do in this situation is minimize the damage you're taking going up. So when you're going to DM, move forward to the DM. If you're going to take like map control, like take the map control. Don't just stand here like this. Like look at this. That's better right there. That's what I'm talking about. This is gonna be a play. That is certainly a, you got in the limb. Wonderful. At this point, sometimes you just make good plays, or you make a play. Don't fly into the team. I talked about this yesterday with and I still do it on D.Va sometimes, but like, try not to fly in and commit all your cooldowns. I use it to more fly in and then fly out at the same time. And that's something you can definitely practice in D.Va. But I mean, so far, I'm okay on D.Va. I can't say anything bad there. Outside of the unnecessary poke damage. Ult in, maybe? This is a good ult spot, by the way. If you ult here, you're in a good spot. It's gonna force out Zen ultimate, and they're out of position. Yeah, okay, so this is something that I think that you... Great ultimate, by the way. Very good play there. See what I mean about the ult timing? That's a good ultimate, right? But like, it's like your in-between game. That's like kind of your struggle. That was a great play, great ultimate. That's why we kept saying use your ult, because you could see that there was nowhere they could go. I mean, I'm surprised. It was either gonna get Zen ult out or you're gonna get multiple. So that was a good play. It's kind of like your they call it kind of like the neutral game, where what you do right here is a little bit. I feel like, and somebody said it earlier, you're almost playing D.Va like you would play Orisa. And that's where this will work some games, and this won't work other games. I hope you understand what I'm saying on that one. Like your team is rolling though, so that's good. But like this won't always work if you're just gonna play the standstill style. I love that the soldier just ulted with 1 HP on the point. Like this standstill style is like not gonna be a consistent play style you want to play as D.Va. So you've had a really good like start, but like you're relying on a lot of the other team like oh yeah, here we go. You're basically relying on the other team to make a bunch of mistakes rather than you kind of creating space for your team. And so far it's been like you stand on cart, your teammates get picks, you win the brawl, which it works, but this isn't gonna work every time, and I want to get you in the habit of, when nothing is happening, trying to find something to do. Whether that's get high ground, DMing your teammate, taking space. If you're pushing the cart, you're pushing the cart. That's a different story, right? But if you have 5 in the cart, then there's more you can do there. Like right there, good job going on the Mauga, right? Like, you know, finding things to do in between fights. Nice job on the Moira. Zenyatta's the next target, by the way. No reason to go for the Tracer there. Zenyatta, nice. See what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to do. More and more of that. All right? So I think the mid-season patch will make Ryan good. I mean, Ryan's okay right now. I think it will make Ryan better, yeah. Okay, now, I want you to look where they're at. I want you to go for the... See how you're standing here? Look at what... You're not Orisa right now. Do you see this? I don't mind the ult. Good ult. I would have used it a little bit sooner, but I don't mind the ultimate idea. Okay. Yeah, so some of the D.Va stuff you've done is great. I really need to get you out of the mindset of the statue D.Va. You play too much statue D.Va. And the thing is I'm seeing you have good results when you go away from the statue D.Va. But like, you end up just doing more. You just like your go-to default playstyle is statue D.Va. You get to the cart and you stop, and that's it. Like you're like, I can't go past this cart. I have to stay right here. Anytime you've gone away from the cart, it's been good results. Anytime you stand on the cart, it's just basically a 50-50 matchup. Wonderful. Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like, High ground could work here. Being aggressive could work. I mean, hey. By the way, I want to point out what's happening here. What did we just see? Why was that such a good result for you on D.Va right there in comparison to what we've seen before? You're not playing statue D.Va. Straight up. You're not playing statue D.Va right there, and you're making plays. So your number one issue is like you just play statue D.Va. So if I get you out of that mindset, you're gonna start to win more. The melee combo, yeah, I mean you can use the melee combo on the flight. I'm not like too worried about it, but yeah. And yeah, that doesn't mean diving into their team. That means taking high ground above, top left, top right. Give them something to think about. Don't just stand there. You can ult us again if you want. I think that should get at least the Zen. Yep, nice play. Good job. Good ult. Statue D.Va taking some damage. Right there, you shouldn't have been remexed. You want to fly away. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the situation where you should never get remexed with the way they're playing that, because you can literally fly away and then use DM if you want to. So, you gotta be careful with that type of stuff. And I think that's where, like, you said you wanted to climb the diamond on all roles, or you wanted to get the diamond in general. It's gonna start with you realizing that, yeah, you're D.Va, you had some great moments, but you can increase how much more value you're bringing on D.Va rather than playing D.Va like Orisa. So, that's what I think needs to change. Top right. Go up there, top right for a second. This is just... Okay, now you want to go in. Now you want to go in. You can fly here because you get quick cooldowns. So you don't want to just sit back as much, because you're going to lose the value of this ultimate, of this Kitsune. And, okay, you play statue. Good flank by your soldier. This should get you the point, or even the game. There's someone to your right, and you... Oh, no, that's... Almond, thanks for the 11 months. Good friends. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, and I'm going to pause again, because it's the same issue. It's the same issue that's happening. You play a statue D.Va, you play like you play Orisa, and you give up all the value. And I know I've repeated that like 5 times this time, but that's literally the number one thing. That's literally basically, what's the best way to explain it? If you just stand still here, you're basically just making it a 50-50 game. If not even worse than that. You're not giving yourself opportunity. So like, fly up here. Go up here. Play an angle. Like, imagine if you're up here as D.Va for a second, and you have this, look at this then, right? This Zenyatta's been on a position like this the whole game. That's a free pick. You can fly in, get the elim, and you can get back to your team, then you turn around and you DM. Things like that is what makes D.Va really good. But if you're just gonna sit there and basically just rely on your teammates to get like picks, and you just to sit there and do nothing, you're basically just, it's a coin flip every time. You're not even giving yourself opportunity. You're just sitting there. Like, you've barely used your flight. Anytime you have used D.Va flight, I've seen great plays. But it's like you get afraid to make a play. Well, we certainly weren't afraid there. Okay, that was something. You could fly in with that ultimate, past them, like things like that. All right, here we go again. Kale, thanks for the 6 months of the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks. So they're using DM like Rhine Shield? If you're not wrong. I mean, you can use DM like... The DM usage has been... What you're doing is you're doing okay at DM usage, but there's moments where you just overuse it. Which, I mean, that can happen to me too. Remac. Good job getting the ult out. I also like that you went in there, by the way. I like that you went in there. That was a good play. You're using the ability to, like... Alright, well, that you were going to win that anyway. So here's what we'll talk about. You said that you think you're a great D.Va. Like, you're very cocky when you play D.Va. But, like, do you see what happened here? Like, do you see what happens when you're sitting here just doing nothing? Right? You just need to play more aggro. And like, aggro doesn't mean just flying into their face. It means, like, think about, okay, wait, if I fly top left here, now I have an angle. They barely can shoot me. If they do shoot me, my teammates now have angles. And then if they go for my team, I can then make a play, and I can also DM. You see how there's like a lot of thought process there with how you're playing D.Va? What you're doing is you're going, I'm playing D.Va like Orisa and Reinhardt. I'm going to stand here on the cart. I'm gonna use all my DM on Emongg shooting their shots, even without them using their cardiac overdrive. If we get in the limb, great. If we don't, well then back to spawn. And that's rinse and repeat over and over again. And that's why I say you're just coin flipping at that point. You're not making any plays. You're waiting on everybody else in your team to make a play, and then you will make a play if for some reason everything's going well with your team or if they're out of position during a D.Va ult, right? So there was good moments of D.Va, but like you have a lot to work on in your D.Va to really get it to a point where you're going to start to see that consistent climb. Because if you play like that every single game as D.Va, you're just relying on the other team to make a mistake the whole time. And you're never giving your teammates opportunity to be able to make their own plays. So that is the number one thing I would fix, and I think if you do that, you'll be in a pretty good spot. I think there was good moments on D.Va. I think you had the right idea sometimes, but you need to get out of the mindset of statue D.Va gameplay. I want to see more of like flight control going around the map, things like that. You'll see a lot of results, and sometimes you're going to feed as you learn that play style. Sometimes you're going to go top left, and you're going to get rolled, and that's going to happen, but like the way that you start to be able to be a more aggressive player and also like learn how to be an aggressive player, it starts with just making those plays, because then you start to go, okay, wait, this didn't work, that worked. So start with that, and I think you'll be in a good spot. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. You'll see my Discord. That is where you do that. Also, leave a comment. All of it helps. We also record these live on stream. Look below the webcam. You see the Twitch chat. We have a lot of fun here, so stop by if you haven't. And with that being said, hope you have an amazing day/night.